Hello everyone, welcome back to our island prison escape series. In the last episode, we died. Pretty bad, in fact, and that's fine. We're going to start a new character. This time we are a female called Desiree Fortner. I'm just going to roll with the same character creation we had last time. We're going to jump into it. Because again, our goal, as much as we want to escape the prison, our goal is also just to look around and check it out. Because it's a new thing and it looks pretty cool. We're actually pretty close to the shore. I don't know. I could just give myself a really high swimming skill and swim and see if we could swim sometime. But I guess it depends on the map gen whether we're close to the shore or not. Either way, this is a pretty promising start if we can get off the island. Looks like a decent sized city here. But of course that requires us to get out of the prison. What is that on the ground? Just a smudge. Okay. Just a smudge on the ground. That's fine. I don't think there's going to be anything valuable in any of these file cabinets. The hip flask we found before, we're going to wear that just to have a fluid container on us. Although because it's spring day one, everything we find is mostly frozen anyway. I think, well, you can't break the reinforced glass, so I'm not worried about that. The bathroom. Water's frozen, of course. Oh, more out. Well, we can check it out. Once again, I think the best thing we can hope for in these rooms is a coat item that would give us a little bit of storage. Another hip flask. Nothing super appealing. Another hip flask. Sports novel. So, you hear wump. To the door to the north, perhaps, because these are can I get some wood, please? Grab the 2x4 to use as a weapon for the time being. Can we make anything better in the next couple of turns? I don't think we could. Can we turn this 2x4 into a weapon in a very short period of time? Bashing, so literally nothing we can make. Okay, so we'll just bash this guy to death. It's a cop zombie, so that's going to be a problem. Going to take quite a few hits because of his armor. I do think so one of the things I really liked about the prison, well, aside from the fact that it's just a cool new location, is that they actually added prisoner zombies, which didn't exist before. We just had brutes and regular zombies, which had loot tables that didn't make sense, right? Because a prisoner wouldn't have a flashlight or a lighter or thing. Well, would have a lighter, but they had a lot of items that the average prisoner wouldn't have. Same with the cop zombies. I actually wish they had created a specific corrections officer or what are those teams called? CERT, something, emergency response teams that they have in prisons, because they would have separate loot from what a cop zombie would have. Cop zombie could potentially have a firearm on them, which of course is not something that would be found inside the prison grounds. That first aid kit is really good. Unfortunately, we cannot carry it. I think we'll drop the shiv and see. I don't think we'll have enough space anyway. That's really unfortunate. So what we're going to do, oh, that shiv looks awesome. Look at that sprite. That is a very cool sprite for a glass shiv. Anyway, we're going to disassemble the... Can we butcher it? Yes. Disassemble it. And we will take some of the key components. We'll take the aspirin if we can. Medical tape would be nice, but we don't need it. The main thing we want... Are you kidding me? It has saline in it. It doesn't even have... Since when... Thought first aid kits always had a guaranteed disinfectant. Saline solution is not the same as a disinfectant. That's really, really, really hurts. I guess we'll just take everything with us since we're not going to worry about a bottle of disinfectant. Man, I really was hoping that had disinfectant in it. Okay. So once again, we're relatively safe here. Fire will be nice. So we'll take that. Anything in here worth taking? I don't think there was. Again, not going to be much in the file cabinets. Was hoping one of these coat racks might have coats. I'm wondering, we haven't seen one in the last couple in the last spawn or this one, so I'm wondering if they didn't make the coat racks spawn loot. Let's see if we can smash this down. Actually, what we should do is try to make ourselves a proper weapon before we exit. There's nothing in here that would drop pipes, so we can't make a crowbar. 2x4 is not ideal. Did you have a baton on you that I just didn't see? You did. Fantastic. We will expand the baton. We will wield the baton. And we will drop our 2x4 because the baton will have, in addition to the special attack techniques, will have roughly the same bash and pluses as the 2x4. We're going to be very, very careful. I don't know that there is any kind of safe place for us to go. It looks like we're currently outside of the bounds of the institution. It looks like the interior here is where the prison itself would be located, and then the exterior is where the administration, the helipad, things like that. So it looks like we spawned in roughly the same place we did last time. The armory was over here. We might have to kill... Let's fight him in the alleyway here because we don't want anything to risk spotting us. Of course, it doesn't have loot because it's a pupper. There's another one. Let's see if it comes over here. Okay. Looks like it went in that building, possibly tracking our scent. Doing okay. Would like to have a crowbar. What is this outbuilding here? It's between the razor wire. I don't think we want to... So this led to the docks last time, I think, where there was a huge concentration. There's another Z9. There was a large concentration of... So no docks. So maybe we could build over here. We could build our boat. Because all we need... No, because we need a saw, which is probably located... So most... Oh, there's a brute. So we're going to run. And we're going to smash down this door and see if we can get inside before it comes around the corner there. So most prisons will have a shop of some kind. Usually it's things like furniture. Of course, in the old movies, it was always like license plates and whatnot. I don't know that that's super common anymore. I think mostly they make like furniture and wood projects because of the availability of the tools for those things. And the cheap labor, of course. Most prisoners earn like 17 cents an hour or some ridiculous number. I remember pretty recently watching a thing on the news about how prisoners are essentially slave labor and how everyone in the world is cool with it because they're prisoners and nobody values prisoners. We're going to check these pants and see if they are... Pick them up, please. Can't pick them up. Let's take off our pants and let's look at these side by side. Striped pants, 0.5 liters. Yeah, so these have better storage, so we will take them. They do not fit, which is unfortunate. They have a much higher encumbrance because of that. Not super worried about it. Similarly, we are barefoot, so we will wear the boots. Not sure why they chose to make the prisoners spawn with as barefoot. I think it would be better to create prisoner shoe wear. Like, so anytime you're in an institution, whether that's a prison institution or a mental health facility or whatever, they give people soft, flexible, rubber-soled shoes because they can't be used as a weapon. So it would be nice to see some actual prisoner shoes make it into the game. Still nothing we could make a crowbar from, so it looks like we're going to continue bashing down doors for the time being. Looks like something broke out of a window here. Maybe that's not the best to investigate. I'm not sure what this building is meant to be. Maybe this is the barracks for the security. Because I believe over here was the armory. We're going to be careful. So in the last building, yes. So this was the armory. So we might be able to find some armor gear. Gas mask doesn't interest me. Tack gloves do. Pretty high encumbrance though. And a tonfa has slightly better stats than the expandable baton. So we'll drop that and wield the tonfa instead. We will wear the tack gloves. We will wear the arm guards. Tear gas, no. Ooh, I didn't mean to smash you. Springfield rounds. Did we just put on arm guards? We did. Wait a minute. Yeah, so we already have arm guards. Unfortunately, Would have been nice if they were leg guards. Another launcher we're not concerned with. Well, I would like to take the 30-06, but the odds of us finding a 30-06. I haven't seen any watchtowers either. Generally, along the perimeter of a facility, there are watchtowers on the exterior. So obviously you wouldn't put them on the inside of the fence in case the prisoners would overcome that, and you would have weapons in the facility, which would be very dangerous. So they're generally on the outskirts of the fence, although I'm noticing also this prison just has a regular barbed wire fence, which is also not really, most of them have, you know, like 15-foot high concrete walls with razor wire and all that good stuff. So I'm a little surprised to see it's just barbed wire. However, this is a prison on an island, so maybe they're not super concerned about that. Still, the armory was a good find, but not nearly as good as the last time we were in one. We didn't find the MBR vest. Cargo pants are excellent. We're going to swap our pants for cargo pants. Yes, where cargo pants. Did we drop anything else? No. I want to smash and get a crowbar. My worry is that the brute that was nearby will hear these things. This has hammering. We'll take that. Move into here, and we'll craft the crowbar so we can get access to some of these other doors. Store in my inventory. We need to... Why? Why did that happen? Okay, so we'll drop that there and we'll work on the craft. Yes. We'll be frost nipped. Well, we're indoors. You would think we wouldn't be so cold. We'll grab the crowbar and we'll start checking some of these other buildings. Yeah, so I'm guessing this is the barracks for the security force. Although it doesn't make a ton of sense that it would be here. That's fine. Like, I know I'm being nitpicky, but like with my knowledge of facilities, I tend to, you know, I expect some amount of realism, which I think that they mostly did a good job from what we've seen so far. I'm just a little, because I initially thought like, oh, there would never be an armory inside of a prison, but it looks like the prison is actually, this is the exterior, would be admin buildings and things, so it looks like the prison is the actual interior here. So, you know, it makes sense that the armory would be on the island, but out of reach of prisoners. Let's check this building. I don't know where that brute got to. Why can't I open this? Locked wire gate. Can't pry it. Okay, can we climb the fence? There we go. Let's get in here, see what we've got. Oh, this looks like a watchtower. We may find a rifle upstairs. Once again, doesn't make sense that it would have a door open to the actual facility. They would have, in case of an issue, right, if there was an issue inside the facility, they would keep watch in the watchtower and radio for the interior force to take over. So, doesn't make a super ton of sense, but that's okay. It also looks like there are walls on this level. However, the bottom floor, so like if we go down, it looks like these fences actually extend up to the next level. However, this is climbable, so I think, you know, that's just one of those gaming mistakes. I'm complaining a lot. I'm gonna stop doing that. Everything is frozen, which is a real problem for us. M14, 308 rounds. What did we find? 30-06 rounds. So that's not great. I'd love to take the M14. Don't think we're gonna be able to do that though. However, having this walkway, oh, okay, maybe this is just a raised walkway. Maybe this isn't the extension of the fence. Yeah, this is just railings. Okay. This will allow us to quickly traverse from one side of the prison to the other without worries about being assaulted on the ground. So why don't we come check out what's over here? That's the helipad. You can kind of make out, you know, it's a little difficult to see the seeing different Z levels has never been very easy for me. So, but I can make out the helipad. An M4. I love M4s. They're my favorite starting gun. Unfortunately, we are not going to have ammunition. Did it spawn with a magazine? Oh man, it would be nice to have that. What do we need to make a strap so that we could wear this? What's that called? Shoulder strap, right? So I guess we don't have the ability to make this. Where do we see mods? Weapon... Yeah, we have no access to mods. Could be because we have zero fabrication. We could grind that up pretty quickly making fish hooks like we did in the last episode. For now, we're going to continue checking these watchtowers just to see If there's anything else that jumps out at us, we might find something with 308 rounds. Or I'm sorry, 30-06 rounds that we could use from the armory to have a supplemental form of ammunition. Remington ACR fires 223. Yeah, 223. Okay, well, why don't we go down and see what this side of the prison looks like. We already have matches. I'm not going to fill our inventory with more. This looks like just a quiet corner of the prison. Again, with a door leading to the interior. So we've reached the exterior of the... I mean, I guess we'll fight this pupper. Well, he can't get over the fence because he's a dog. I mean, we've reached the exterior of... Nope. Nope. I saw 2 brutes in the exercise yard. We're not going to go there. So here's the real problem. We can grind our skills, no big deal, and we can craft a boat. The problem is, I'm pretty sure the boat requires wood sawing, and I don't think there is a makeshift tool that grants wood sawing. Although I do have... Do I have the extended survival tools mod? What am I looking for? Active world mods. More survival tools. So there might be a handcrafted wood saw. Okay, so what do we want to do? In order to get the saw, we would have to explore the interior of the prison, which I kind of want to do because I haven't been in the interior before. However, going into the interior of the prison pretty much guarantees our death, I think. So would it be better to grind skills, which is boring and terrible content, until we can possibly make a wood saw, or do we go explore the interior of the prison because it's the cool thing to do? And I think that the answer is we go explore the interior of the prison because that's what you want to see. Don't lie to me, viewer. That's what you want to see. You want to see me go and get murdered by brutes. Oh, somebody died. I heard the zombie death sound. So, looks like another administration area. Why don't we start crouching? Just gonna be careful. Another bathroom, not super valuable. I don't think there's anything in the file cabinets, so we're not gonna go in there. This is visitation, which we saw before. This will probably lead to the cell block, if I remember. Cobb Zombie could have some stuff on them. Anything else in the area? We'll fight it, even though it's gonna do some damage. And could potentially bite us. Cash card. I don't think there will be anything in here with the cash card that makes the cash card valuable, so we're going to leave that. I was hoping they might drop a handgun of some sort. In fact, did I see holster? Yeah, just a holster with no gun in it. That's fine. And again, I forgot to take Squeamish off. I meant to take Squeamish off our character so we could potentially wear some of the gear we pick up. That's probably going to come back to bite us in the butt. Can't pry that. So how do you open those? Do we need lockpicks? We can make lockpicks. Can't open the gate. We're gonna slip on the fence one of these times. So what do you make lockpicks? Improvised lockpicks. Scrap metal. Okay. Scrap metal. Head out to where there's light and we'll make some lockpicks. I meant to make a bunch of them, so we'll go back and we'll do that again. Batch. We'll make, well, I mean, how big are they? 0.01 liters. Yeah, we'll make all of them. Grab the lockpicks. Did that level our fab at all? Yeah, a fair bit. So, that's a, passive way. We've risen our skills a little bit without really trying to work on them. Okay, some zombie density up there. Activate lockpick. Stumps my effort to pick it. Okay, we do have a very low mechanics, which is what is used for lockpicking. So that's not great. Oh, okay. So I was a little confused. So this is, they would bring the prisoners in and sit them down for visitation. The visitors would come in. This is like the admin area for the visitors themselves, right? So I was thinking that was reversed. I was like, why would they put the prisoners in this open exit area, but no, they bring them in through here. So that makes sense. Anything here? Magic 8 ball. Probably nothing of that. Can you use it in the game? Did they code it in? My reply is no. Well, I think you're lying because they definitely coded it in. That's very cute. I like that a lot. Always nice to see stuff like that. Let's take care of these basic zombies. Oh, they are prisoner zombies, of course. My mistake. Interesting, we haven't seen any administration staff so far. You know, civilian nurses or non-cop / brute workers. Chisel. I don't think we need the chisel for anything. I don't think we need the chisel for anything. So we'll leave that. Did we smash them? We did. We'll continue grabbing nails as we go. Why am I out of breath? Probably because I was smashing. Let's check these books. Nothing of value. What are these things? Freezers? Glass door fridge. Unfortunately, don't have any food in them. Medication area. Okay, so this must be the nurse's station. Tramadol is a painkiller. We will take that for sure. Xanax is a sedative. So a depressant, I assume. And a safe. Mess with the dial. Okay. So maybe this isn't the nursing area. I'm a little confused by what this is. A prison of this size would have a much larger nursing area. But then, of course, there are size limitations when you're trying to make something. You gotta kind of have to make everything fit together. So maybe that is just the entirety of the nursing station. No, we can ignore him. Nothing. There's really no value. So this is the actual prison area. I think if there's a wood shop, it would be on the exterior out here somewhere, although it doesn't look like there is. That's unfortunate. So it might be embedded somewhere in one of these cell blocks. It wouldn't be in a cell block. Maybe over here somewhere. Because it wouldn't be in the general population area. Again, I'm using real world knowledge, and that may not apply because it's a game, you know. Just continue to lockpick, I guess. There we go. So maybe in there. See if we can just kill this one and maybe the other one won't notice us, although it will almost surely hear our sound of fighting. MP5 would be nice. Same issue though with the firearms. There's another first aid kit. Maybe this one will have disinfectant in it, which would be nice. 9mm. I mean, it's a free gun with free ammunition, so we need to pick up a gun. We just don't have the storage space required. MP5 is pretty small. Not that small, apparently. Okay. I was going to say, it's a relatively small firearm. Maybe we can make space. We don't need the chunk of steel. No, we can't make space. We literally need basically everything else. Actually, that should do it. We should be able to pick up this MP5. Didn't mean to pick up the brazier. Let's see if we can disassemble this first aid kit. See, it says disinfectant. Why didn't we get disinfectant last time? Plastic bottle of disinfectant. We really need to take this with us. We can drop... See, these are so small, though. We could potentially get rid of the crowbar because we have lockpicks. So we'll do that. If we need it, we can always make another one. We need the disinfectant. We need that for sure. Because any of these cop zombies, I don't know if the cop zombies actually bite or not, but if they do, it could potentially be very, very bad for us. We'll take the tape so that we can have tape for construction reasons. I don't think we need the gauze or bandages. So let's try to open this thing up. Okay, nothing in here. Hopefully this is the wood shop area. Do not smash in the middle of combat, you idiot. Let's fight this cop zombie. I don't know if we close doors behind us if they re-lock, and we don't want to trap ourselves somewhere where we wouldn't be able to make lockpicks just in case. Ah, wood shop. Drill press, power lathe, wrench. Well, none of those are saws. That's a real bummer. Maybe there's another one. Maybe there's another area somewhere. Or maybe there is a separate tool storage area. Okay. We're definitely not going in the weight yard. That's where the brutes will be. Okay, I never use lockpicks, so door isn't locked. Apparently I unlocked it and wasn't paying attention. So there might be tools here. No, this is a food area. Oh, it's a kennel. Okay, dog food. Good to see the dog food is now edible. I know I complained previously that it wasn't edible, which was not very realistic. We'll take the tape. I don't know if we can escape without a wood saw of some sort. More disinfectant. We will also take scissors. Good to have a cutting item. For craft reasons, we can wear the dust mask. This is frozen, I imagine. Okay, so we haven't seen a canteen or a food prep area yet. Hopefully we will come across them in the near future. It'd be nice to find some food. Looks like the laundry here. Probably nothing of value in here, but we'll check it out just to see. Yeah, lots of striped shirts and blankets. So they don't relock behind you. Okay, that's good to know. I guess we'll just keep looking around. I'm a little worried now because we haven't seen a cafeteria or a canteen, and like I said, I don't know if there is a wood. Another first aid kit. I don't think we need to worry about it right this second. I don't know what these rooms are. Maybe the locker rooms for the staff. Although why would that have a prison door attached to it? We probably ought to save and just call this episode here. So I think we'll save real quick. Okay. For now, that's going to do it. Obviously, we're exploring the prison here, and hopefully we will find what I want to find is a cafeteria or a canteen / commissary of some sort. And then, of course, we still need a wood saw item in order to craft our boat from scratch. Or maybe we don't. We'll check it out as we progress here. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope you enjoyed checking out this new island prison. And I'll be back with more in the near future.